Alright guys, welcome back. So on this episode we're going to be doing some more coverage on the Dual Broncos. So we're going to be trying out the Dual Broncos, the Cryostorm, and as requested the Cyclone X-150. So we are down in the southeast zone, so we are in the hardest area of the game, and we're going to see what it looks like with aggro and see if it holds up as well as the Cyclone does, or I'm sorry, the Cryostorm. And the Cyclone as well. And what we'll do is as we go, we'll switch weapons and just kind of see the difference. And I am using my $100 million loot or $100 million implant setup, so it kind of gives you an average that normal people could get. So for example, on the left you're going to see my bonuses. It's only a 14% damage boost. So what we'll do is we'll do a round with 14% damage boost and see what this aggro looks like, and then we'll do a round with a damage boost on, so we can see, is it clearing the horde, is it dangerous, can it control the aggro, and all that good stuff. So without further ado guys, here we go. So first thing I got to do is build up some aggro, make some noise. And it gets a little hectic at the beginning. Anytime you're in the southeast zone and you just start getting aggro, because it's just building from all sides, so it is a little just bit of a chaos right at the beginning. It'll calm down once I get everything going. I would say the test really hasn't even started yet, because you really got to get a group on you to begin. Alright, let's see what this does here. So if I was down here, like, let's just try to loot the streets. Like, let's just say we were down here trying to street loot. Oh, I got stuck on those bodies. It doesn't look like it's killing. But again, I only have a 14% damage boost, so it might take a couple hits down here to kill something. Actually, I know it'll take a couple hits down here to kill something. The nice thing is you don't have to worry about exploders. And as you can tell, the knockback, it is able to keep them back. And I don't really have to worry. Well, maybe. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can even loot with this. So if I was down here trying to loot the street, can it push them back? Okay, so like I couldn't just sit there and loot that, right? So let's try this out. This is the Cryostorm, and it does take a couple shots as well. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a looting thing and see if I need to get some aggro. It seems like this doesn't draw near as much aggro, which is odd because it should. Let's go back to this. I'm just trying to make some noise again. We need some aggro, boys. Let me go back up and come back down. Alright, there's a question mark. I just feel like the slow makes it so you can loot. Let's try, let's find another spot here. Oh, there's aggro all over me. Alright, there's a spot. Now let's see what happens here. Well, I mean, as you guys see, I can control this, right? So with the Cryostorm, I'm able to control this aggro. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come down here. We're going to look for another spot. I'm going to make some more noise. Build up a little horde here. All right. So we have a horde. There's a spot up here at this tank. Oh, I got an actual horde on me, guys. This actually might be good. Let's see what this looks like. It's not killing them very fast. 146, 145, 144. Again, this is only a 14% damage boost. 143. So it's like counting down slowly. Let's try this. $136, 35, 34, 32. So none of these are really just drastically. It's very close, guys. I would say this is very close. Let's try the Cyclone. Cyclone shoots a lot faster. It's actually clearing pretty well. 109. So I think the Cyclone is clearing faster with low damage boost. They're very close, guys. So I would say with no damage boost, honestly, they're all pretty similar. I would still probably go with the Cryostorm. Oh shit! Just because of the slow feature, it just helps you get away and helps you control that aggro better. Whereas this is great for knockback, but I just personally like the slow. So I guess it's going to come down to preference. You know, whatever you like is whatever you like, right? So now let's crap, I need to get somewhere where I can put on my damage boost. All right, let's try to kill some of this aggro. I'm just trying to get this aggro killed a little bit. And then we're going to put on our damage boost. And then we'll get a real good sign of what's what down here. I would say they're all pretty equal footing, though. The Cryostorm, the Cyclone, and the Dual Broncos, they're all pretty similar, guys. The exploding zombies is nice for the Dual Broncos. The attack speed is nice on the Cyclone. The slowing speed is phenomenal on the Cryostorm, so you kind of get to pick your battle there. And this is the Cyclone. Okay, let's go down. Some of that should fall off. Nope, still 71. Keep killing. We'll end up just killing this horde. I mean, I don't know, man. I might prefer the Cyclone for just killing. See if I can go out and drop some of this aggro. Nope, still wants to. Uh-oh, that was close. Like I said, every time you start aggro, it's very dangerous right from the rip because everything's coming over here from all different angles. I wish I would have had this horde when we had our damage boosts on. And that kills pretty quick, too. I don't know, man. Guys, it's very difficult to pick a winner from this. That knockback's insane, though, with those Dual Broncos. It just doesn't have the damage of the other two weapons. It just doesn't seem to have the damage. Almost done, guys. 16. Sorry about this, but we gotta do what we gotta do. But it is a good, it's actually very good because we get to actually see what these look like. And you guys can kind of be the judge. Post in the comments what you think. You know, which one do you guys think cleared the best out of this? You know, actually this turned into a very good test. So you guys can kind of see what this looks like here. And again, this is a 14% damage boost. Alright, we killed the horde. Let's switch into our damage boost now, our damage implants. Okay, so now this, we're going from a 14% damage boost to 186. We'll start out with the Broncos. That's one-shotting them. And they didn't explode. Look at that. That is very nice down here. Good God, is that nice. Still taking 2 shots. Or at least for those ones. I need a horde. See if I can't get one down here. Now we've killed it all, guys. Alright, let's see how these handle. I mean, as you can tell, it's keeping them away. Now let's try to do some street looting like we were. Don't want that. I mean, it's pretty simple. If I want to loot something, just go up to it like that and loot. I mean, it's doing its job. And again, I'm just trying to get a feel for this to see, you know, what do I prefer. And again, it's going to be different for everyone. Everyone has different preferences. All right, let's switch to the cryo and just see how this feels. Okay, well, I can tell you this, guys. I can instantly tell you, especially with damage boost, that I like my cryo. I mean, look, it's like melting these guys. And they're slowed. Yeah, definitely the cryo down here in the southeast zone. Because most times you're going to have more than 14% damage boost, right? Especially if you're running these guns and looting down here, you probably have more implants. So you're probably going to be more similar to this. So I would definitely say the Cryostorm over the Broncos down here. But we'll have to take this to the Wastelands as well and kind of see how that holds up. But I mean, as you can tell, it's just very easy with the Cryostorm. Alright, now let's switch and let's see what it's like with the Cyclone. I feel like the Cyclone is very similar to the, I feel like the Cyclone is very similar to the Cryostorm. I just feel like the difference is that slow. You know what I mean? Like, the Cyclone doesn't have that slow, and I feel like that's worth its weight in gold. You know, I don't think the Cyclone's bad at all, and I think it might even do a little more damage, honestly. I just feel that it's just so much safer down here with that Cryo. There's just too much fast things down here. Look at this. They're just in my face. But, you know, if I switch to this, watch just how much it changes. You've already see it. You can already see the difference. I don't have to, there's just not stuff all over me, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm just kind of walking around, clearing, things are slowing down, and then you switch to, you know, something like this. Here we go. See, I mean, it's just not as clean. So anyway, I guess my takeaway, guys, with this is if you're wanting to come down to the southeast zone and loot, and you're wanting a gun to keep, you know, hordes at bay, go with the Cryostorm. All right. If you're wanting something for damage and just to kill hordes and just to literally just damage and not worried about looting or anything like that, you could go with the Cyclone. And you could also go with the Dual Broncos if you're worried about those exploders and you have good damage boost. The Broncos did well too. But you guys watched the video. You guys seen exactly what I seen. You know, post your comments in the comments below. I'm curious as to what your thoughts are. I gave you mine. And if you haven't joined our Discord, it's in the description below. So please join us. It's 100% free. It doesn't cost you a dime. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, follow button, hit the like button, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys thought. Anyways, until next time, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.